Happy Monday, everyone. Time for another live commentary. Today's bout comes from the CIP, that's the Paris World Cup, round of 32, featuring on the left, representing Korea, Taegyu, and on the right, representing Hong Kong, Cheung. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, so first off, I know at the bottom it says Cheung is from Korea. He's not, he's from Hong Kong. That's just the broadcasters getting it wrong. I don't know why they got it wrong, but they did. Also, once again, if you watched any of my Some More videos, we're once again graced with this beautiful 480p video quality, which is really annoying. However, on the plus side, we don't have to deal with that really loud French commentary that I have to edit out just to make myself audible over the fencing. Alright, now for a little bit of background between these two fencers, they've fenced, I think this is the third time they've fenced each other. Cheung, of course, will go on to win this bout, however, it will be very close. This is one of the few very close bouts that I didn't resist that I resisted temptation and didn't watch on my own before actually commentating them. So, Cheung did very well at this tournament. He steamrolled through Fakoni once again, kind of a repeat almost of his performance at Rio. But it stands to mention that the Koreans in general tend to do a little bit better against fencers like Cheung and the other Hong Kong team members, just because I think they run into each other more often. Being from the same region. Alright, there's Ha's nice long attack. Of course, being a Korean fencer, we expect quite a bit of fast marching and very close distance actions from him. That tends to be the Koreans' overall modus operandi. Alright, Ha's marching very slowly though, that's interesting. And there's of course Cheung's signature march. He can cover a lot of ground with it just because he's so tall, but misses, and Ha gets a counterattack. And yeah, I imagine Ha will be doing a lot of these kind of push close and then just find a counterattack against Cheung's march. That said, Cheung can finish in close very easily, despite being so tall. Wow, look at that with the flick over the shoulder. That wasn't really even a close distance finish, and Ha was actually trying to run away from it. But yeah, because Cheung is so tall, even his very relaxed march can cover a lot of ground and get him closer than his opponent thinks. Kind of see that here as well. Finishes long this time. Now Ha's respecting his distance a little bit more, excuse me. Okay, final call is parapost from the right. I did hear two sounds on the blade. I do understand why Ha is looking for the video review, though. It's kind of ambiguous. I need to see it in slow motion myself to make a definitive call there. Just going based on what I could hear, again, kind of limited by the 480p video, it did seem like Cheung's attack. The first was Ha's beat, the second was Cheung's parry. That could very well be wrong, though. You can also tell right off the bat, these two are not really doing any sort of reconnaissance. They're just going for it right off the bat. Oh, call is overturned. Interesting. So it is beat attack from the left. There we go. Another long attack by Ha, falls short. Cheung starts marching again. Again, just finishes with the, honestly, not the longest lunge that Cheung could have done. He might have been able to hit that in one tempo if he really reached for it, but he didn't. Ha tries to blast in, but oh man. Call his parry, post from the right. Normally this very fast acceleration that the Koreans like is great against taller fencers because they can get so close that the taller fencer can't really respond in time. However, like I said, Cheung is very tall but very lanky, so he's able to find close distance actions very easily. That time Ha just finds an off target as Cheung runs away. Not really in distance to get an actual touch. Ooh, does Ha stop? Referee says he does. Ha's going to ask for another video review here. This one I'm not so sure about. That kind of did feel like Ha was stopping. But we'll see. Call is overturned again, so it is Ha's continuous attack. Wow, so Ha's been on the ball with these video review requests. He still has both. More marching by Cheung, finds an off target in close again. Ha trying for that close distance very fast counterattack, as the Koreans are wont to do, but Cheung now able to find the target, or not the target, but a target at least. Oh, wow! So that's another thing. Cheung is very tall, and he can get that long finish. It's just, it doesn't come up that often, especially against Koreans, because they tend to blast in. But yeah, and his timing on that finish, similarly with his kind of long-distance counterattack, is always superb to watch. It just feels so right. Tries that foreflick again, but this time Ha's wise to it. Alright, Ha marching slowly. He's probably going to pull the trigger at some point. There it is. But again, runs into that parry riposte by Cheung. Ooh, this is tough for Ha. Like, how do you deal with this? Because again, I've mentioned this before. Okay, that's a counter post. The Korean style tends to be kind of inflexible when it comes to this. Like, the attack is almost always going to finish fast, no matter how it starts. Like we see here. This time, Cheung finds a stop hit running away. So yeah, you can see Ha might struggle here a bit more with his attack. That second intention idea with the counter post was very good, though. He'll probably try that again. More marching by Cheung. Ha again steps in looking for a counterattack, doesn't find it, and the referee calls halt for passing, I think, before the... Yeah, before the light turns on. So no touch there, even though Ha did get a light eventually. Again, Cheung's threatening that stop hit. And again, being so tall and having the reach that he does, that stop hit is very deadly, even to someone who can accelerate as fast as Ha can. Another log finish attempted by Cheung, but Ha's able to escape. Oh, interesting march style there. A few bounces and pauses in there. Not unlike Daniela Grazzo, honestly. Okay, so they're both searching. Referee says it's Ha's beat. It did look like Cheung was actually trying to parry that. I'll agree with the call. But that's a tight one. Okay, Cheung marches again. What's Ha gonna do? That crushing counterattack hasn't been working so well recently. Tries it again, though. Yep, and it's still attacked from the right. I don't know about that call by Ha. So he's asking for video review again, saying that Cheung's attack stops after Ha started the counterattack and kind of retroactively turned Ha's counterattack into just a proper attack because Cheung isn't really finishing. I believe that's the gist of what he was arguing for. However, I personally don't see it that way. I would still probably give this to Cheung's attack off target. But we'll see what the ref says. Having quite a long look at this. Wonder what the discussion is. I honestly kind of wish that the referees, they kept the mics on for the referees who were discussing the call in front of the video. Might be interesting to hear. Let's see what the ref says. Here he is. Call is... Huh. So, Cheung's attack stops and then it's simultaneous? Was that what he said? I couldn't really tell by the hand signal. Whatever it was, did not result in a touch. But I don't know if that means that Ha's video review did or didn't go through. Like, if he still has one or two. Long finish by Cheung, but Ha escapes again. These Koreans are also very good at getting away from tight situations that they find themselves in. They're very good at changing directions. Like that! Finds a running away remise after Cheung parries. Honestly, I didn't really see that as an option for Ha, just because Cheung's so good at that close distance parry post. But if he can execute that and actually can get away in time, that's going to be a killer for him. But again, if he's still on the attack, running into Cheung as Cheung executes the parry post, that's never going to work. Alright, a very slow start by Cheung. This is dangerous, though. Okay. Ha's able to parry it, though. Start. There's that kind of bouncy march that Ha's been doing. Again, tries to blast in, but again, just runs right into Cheung's parry. Cheung is on top of this with the parry post. And again, I know he makes it look pretty easy in this case. It is not at all. This is something that Cheung can basically just pull out that not many other fencers in the world can. Most would have to give a lot more distance to a fencer like Ha if he starts to accelerate like that than Cheung is right now. And that's time. 6-5 after the first period. Okay. It is kind of disconcerting seeing the Korean flag next to Cheung's name down at the bottom there. Alright, so what can we really parse from this bout? Honestly, it's really just both fencers executing their styles about as well as they can. Cheung is flexing his height advantage a little bit, looking for some stop hits, just disrupting Ha's attempts to finish strong because of that. And then because of that, he's able to set up a parry or post very easily when Ha does crush in. Ha needs to get going so fast to avoid the possibility of being stop hit that he can't really finish compound or anything fancy like that. He has to just go for it in a simple one-tempo action. And that's apparently very easy for Cheung to parry. Again, he's a wizard at making that happen. I don't know how he manages it, but he does. On the other side of things, Cheung's attacks haven't really been all that threatening. Despite when Ha tried to crush in and counterattack, Cheung's able to find something. But Ha's been able to just flip that on its head, pull away instead of counterattacking, and Cheung can't really catch him. So being that Ha's up in score, he honestly might try and switch over to defense a little bit more. Just because he's had more trouble hitting with his attack than he has had getting away from Cheung's finish. But let's see, he's still marching slow. Cheung's still very threatening into it. But Ha just gives it up. Let's see what he does now. Will he try and counterattack, or will he try and run away again? Cheung's holding onto his march a little bit longer than he has before, though, so this is a bit dangerous. Oh, sets up a parry post! But Cheung finds the blade back. Again, I have no idea how he manages to parry post from that distance, but it works for him. And now it's 6-6. So yeah, Ha was looking for a parry post there, which is probably the right idea. Again, same thing. But that time... Oh, did... So the referee said it was counter post by Cheung. I don't know if he actually found the blade there technically or not, but... Oh well. Ooh, how do you call this? I think either fence is going to be really disappointed no matter how this turns out. Ha is, of course, going to ask for a video review. Again, I'm not quite sure if he has 1 or 2 remaining. Oh, it says 2 on the... It says 2 on the scoreboard there, so I'll assume he has 2 remaining still. So what will they say for this one? Wow, that's a really tough call. If I could see the slow motion, I would have more input here, but let's see. Call his attack from the right. Okay. So that means Ha is down to 1 video review. Okay, and they changed it on the scoreboard. Cool. All right. So again, Cheung marches. What's Ha going to do this time on defense? It feels like his options are being taken away one after the other. Again, looks for that parry post, but this time Cheung just hits right through it. Now, to be fair, Ha could have actually made an extra retreat there. He had time to. He just didn't, I think, because he was trying to set up his parry post to be close enough to hit. But Cheung's just able to hit right through it. And again, wow! With just his lunge, that's all he needs, and Ha just can't find the blade in time. How in the world can Cheung pull that off, but Ha can't? You'd expect it to be reversed for just knowing their styles. Wow. This is pretty insane. Oh, that time Ha finds it, though, with the flesh. So that time it did kind of look like Cheung was looking for a stop hit. And by the time he realized it was kind of the wrong thing to do, he couldn't get away in time, and Ha just hit him simply with the flesh. Maybe if Cheung had been looking for the parry post right off the bat, he might have still been able to parry that. I don't know. All right. Oh, wow. That's dangerous. Cheung finishes long, but can't find it. Ha gets a close distance for post. Okay. So yeah, like I said, Cheung's long finishes there, not too threatening for Ha. He had trouble before when Cheung was able to take the blade back in counter post. Excuse me. Got something stuck in my throat. Oh, again, fast acceleration by Ha. Cheung keeps pushing back, though. Again, Ha just can't find his way through Cheung's blade. Oh, another flesh goes off target, though. Yeah, you could tell there, like, Ha's acceleration is absolutely insanely good. And Cheung's in distance. Like, Ha would have been able to hit him. It's just literally Cheung's blade work that's keeping him alive. Doing that against a Korean is a very bold move. And again, I can't stress enough how crazy it is that it's actually working for Cheung. All right, more slow marching by Ha. Pulls the trigger. Oh, that might be a card for turning his back. I don't know. Yep. Almost certainly that card is for Cheung turning the back of his head to his opponent, which you can't do in any weapon. It's very bad. All right. Ha's still marching very slow. Again, pulls the trigger. This time he's able to finish. I don't know what happened differently there compared to the previous ones. Cheung's been able to parry that pretty easily before. It may have been a line change at the end there. I couldn't really tell. Ooh, remise off target. Yeah. Oh, and Ha's mask cord came off. All right. So we'll see if that was just a fluke or if Ha's actually going to be able to rely on his attack a bit more now. Again, Cheung finds a stop hit and kind of tangles up the blade as he runs away. And yeah, that wasn't Ha's, like, the best acceleration Ha could have done. And that's really why he has to go all out with every single one of these attacks. Otherwise, he just gets stop hit to death. All right, more slow marching from Cheung. Not able to find the target this time as Ha crosses distance. That's kind of new as well. We saw at the very early part of the bout, I wasn't quite struggling that much to hit. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it's very much just Both of these fencers executing their given styles very well. All right, this time Cheung staying in Ha's grill a little bit more on defense. That's kind of dangerous because, yeah, Ha can catch him. Yeah. Felt like Ha crept up on him a little bit, and maybe he was being a little bit brave, or maybe he just didn't realize the distance was as close as it was. More likely he was being brave. But yeah, that's why you don't let these Koreans get too close to you. Ha with another counterattack as Cheung finishes a little bit too long for the distance that Ha was giving him. That was also off of Cheung marching a little bit faster than he has been before, which makes the counterattack a little bit easier for Ha. So 11-9. And now Cheung's starting to hurt a little bit. It's not, I can't quite put my finger on what's actually changed in the bout technically. It's just now Ha's attacks and counterattacks are starting to succeed. And maybe Cheung's being a little bit overzealous with his actions, but maybe whatever wizardry he was doing to secure the parry riposte every single touch before has worn out. I don't know. But this is a tough spot. Ha's very much able to run away with this bout if he's left unchecked. So we'll see. How's Cheung going to deal with this? Okay, staying a little farther in defense. That's a good adjustment. Ha's starting to creep in, though. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now, you could read this as Cheung just decided to lunge into the preparation and then scrapping him out with infighting once that failed. I have a sneaking suspicion Cheung actually planned that from the beginning. Just based on how smooth that parry post and the transition into Preem was from him. Yeah. Is Ha asking for another video review? I think he's checking with his coach to see if it's a good time to ask for a video review. Oh, he might argue for core to avoid a touch? I don't think so. No, that was just a good setup by Cheung. All right. Ha marching slowly once again. Cheung's maintaining better distance as well. And again, yeah. So Ha starts a little bit slower than he'd like and gets stop hit for his trouble. Cheung really knows how to be annoying with that. And another stop hit. Yeah, so Ha could pull out that flesh again, which, to be fair, there's not much other footwork he could do that's faster than what he was doing. Another long finish by Cheung. Ha starts again. Let's see what he's going to do to finish this attack. He's been stop hit several times, so he either has to go insanely fast and risk that parry post, or he has to go a little bit slower and risk the stop hit. There's really no middle ground there. However, there are only 7 seconds left of the period now, so we'll see if he has time to get another one on the board before then. My guess is probably not. 1 second. Oh, he did it! But he runs into the parry post again. Like I said, Ha went very fast that time, so there was no way Cheung could have hit with a stop hit. But Cheung sees him coming fast and just gets another parry post. And I know I've said this a lot, but I have no idea how he even gets that parry post without adding a step back there. That's just crazy. But now Cheung is up 12-11. So Ha kind of, maybe with a bit of gamesmanship, trying to go for a touch right at the last second. So even if Cheung maybe could have parry post, there wouldn't have been time to. If that was his choice, though, to do that, that was probably not a very good one, because now he's just bled a touch right at the end of the period, giving Cheung quite a psychological advantage going in. I don't know what Ha's coach is telling him there, but wow. And now this is another big problem for Ha, because, like I said before, he's kind of damned if he does and damned if he doesn't. He can't go too fast or he gets parry posted. He can't go too slow or he gets stop hit. And now that he's down in score, he can't just rely on defense, because Cheung has really no obligation to go chasing after him if he doesn't want to. So this is a really tough spot for Ha. On the other hand, Cheung, man, just fencing really well today. All right. Yep. Oh, there's a counterattack. Okay. So Ha able to bait Cheung into going a little too fast again, and able to pick up a counterattack, so equalizing the score without having to worry about his conundrum on his attack. Oh, wow! Another close distance counter riposte by Cheung. Ha saying, oh, is he going to ask for a video review? Is he going to ask for it? The referee didn't make the call, so if he wants to have the referee look for covering target, He's going to have to ask for video review. Looks like he's not doing that. Okay, 12-13. Cheung on the march. What's Ha going to do this time? Gets away. Starts. Somehow not able to be stop hit by Cheung there. Wow. All right. Cheung marches again. Can Ha get Cheung to finish too fast is the question. Oh my god, that's dangerous. Goes for another flesh looking for that shoulder flick, but somehow manages to pull up in time. Man, this is getting longer and longer back and forth. Let's see. Cheung's... Okay. Okay, Ha gave it up. Yeah, the distance was getting a little too close there for Ha's comfort, I think. Oh, with a simple lunge. Yep, that's attack left. Beautiful. All right, Cheung marches. Ha looking for another counterattack, but finds it. Wow. Cheung actually slowed down a little bit towards the end there and still wasn't able to find the target. So beautiful counterattack there by Ha. Now 14-13. And Cheung clearly a little bit reticent to attack now. Yeah, so now Cheung's afraid of that counterattack, and he only has one... or rather, he can't really afford to make any mistakes. Be down and score, but another counter post. Or maybe just a parry post there. Looked like Ha was beat attacking on his way in. And now 14-14. But yeah, you could tell it's neither fencer really wants to attack now. Because Cheung's got the stop hit on the parry post, and Ha's got the counterattack. So we'll see how Cheung's going to end this. Oh, man! How does Ha miss that? Cheung is lucky to be alive there. He did not get away nearly fast enough. Okay, Cheung taking a leaf from Garazza's book there with this march. And finishes. That's going to be attack from the right, surely. Surely. I think the ref's going to have a look of his own accord. But this is almost certainly attack from the right. In fact, I know it is because Cheung, of course, wins this bout. But man, what an incredible showcase of both fencer styles. This is really, it's really beautiful to see things like this because, you know, Cheung's seen this Korean style before. You know, the Koreans know who Cheung is and know how to deal with him. So it's really cool to see two fencers, even though they specifically haven't seen each other that much in the past, sparks fly when this clash of styles occurs. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to keep churning out some video from the Paris World Cup. Next one will probably feature Chase Emmer, because I know a lot of people have been asking me to cover him. So until then, as always, stay sharp.